Welcome to another edition of IMO Sports with Pedro Justice, Anthony Joshua, Alexander Povetkin. It went down tonight. And Anthony Joshua came out on top with a 7th round TKO of Alexander Povetkin. Now, what I did was I did watch the fight again just to make sure I was seeing what I was seeing. And then I also read the blogs. I looked at people's live updates, fight-by-fight updates from different websites, and even listened to some commentary from other people. And it did not match up with what I saw when I looked at the fight itself. People were over the top with it. They were exaggerating. They were saying things that if you didn't actually watch the fight, you would be like, wait, what fight are you watching? This fight was pretty straightforward. Anthony Joshua basically in the beginning of the fight was tentative and he was buying his time. He was trying to allow Povetkin to tire out. So within the first 4 rounds, Povetkin would start losing steam, which is what actually happened. But Anthony Joshua got caught at the end of the first round, got his nose hurt. He looked silly. That happens in boxing. Guess what? These are 2 heavyweights. And Povetkin did not come to lay down. He tried to do everything in his power to get Anthony Joshua out of that ring in those first 4 rounds. But it didn't happen because he's not as good as Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua did not even respect Povetkin. And I knew that when I finally heard him say something he normally doesn't say, that he was looking past an opponent. That's how he felt about Alexander Povetkin. He had his left hand down fighting Alexander Povetkin. So he wasn't worried. He was trying to bait him in there so that he could lay some combinations on him. And at first I was like, what are you doing? You're getting tagged, you're getting hit. But it wasn't that much because when I just looked at the fight again, he really wasn't getting hurt. He was getting hit some, more than you thought he would, but he wasn't hurt. And then 5th round on, he stepped it up. And then in the 7th round, he closed the show. That's what it is. I like Anthony Joshua. I like Deontay Wilder. I feel Deontay Wilder will win when they face. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel. But I'm not going to come on here and trash Anthony Joshua just because we all knew he was going to beat Alexander Povetkin. It was no secret. So him winning in the 7th round was no surprise. People were surprised that he got his nose busted up a little bit and surprised that Povetkin was hitting him. But Povetkin had to jump just to reach him. I mean, I'll take my hats off to Povetkin for fighting without PDs, but that's it. I mean, let's be honest. Although his resume, some people love his resume, it's tainted because was he using PEDs the whole time? Obviously, if he's been busted multiple times, he's been using PEDs, so his career is questionable. And now that he's off PEDs, he hadn't fought as regularly as he did before. It was a foregone conclusion that Anthony Joshua was going to win this fight. And I knew that they knew it was an easy fight because they kept trying to say, he's one of the toughest people I face. He's one of the toughest people I face. I was thinking, are you trying to convince yourself or trying to convince the media to convince the public? I didn't buy that. And so this outcome was, to me, a foregone conclusion. Anthony Joshua did what he had to do. Now it's up to Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury to do what they have to do. Let me know what you think. Until next time, it's Pedro Justice.